First up, the top national story. In the first major confrontation in the new Lok Sabha, the NDA and opposition will face off in a contest for the Speaker's post after failed attempts for a compromise and a unanimous decision by consensus. The vote to choose NDA's Om Birla, the Speaker in the 17th Lok Sabha, or the Congress's 8-time MP Kodikunnil Suresh will be decided tomorrow. While the NDA has the numbers clearly in the House, a contest for the Speaker's post is unprecedented in many decades, and it's one that is conventionally decided by consensus. The Congress argued that the denial of the Deputy Speaker's post to the opposition was unacceptable and forced the contest. The Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh made efforts to convince the opposition. The NDA has now told all its MPs to be present and follow procedure. For YSRCP MPs will also now support the NDA, bolstering its numbers. On the opposition side, TMC members attending a meeting in Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's house as the opposition aims at putting up a show of its united numbers in the House.
परंपरा के अनुसार स्पीकर का पद जब से भारत आजादी प्राप्त किया है आज तक कभी चुनाव नहीं हुआ और हम चाहते हैं कि इस बार भी लोकसभा अध्यक्ष स्पीकर का पद को निर्विरोध कंसेंसस सब मिलकर के चुना जाए। खास करके कांग्रेस पार्टी का रवैया बहुत साफ था कि वो कंडीशंस नहीं मानेंगे तो स्पीकर के पद को वो हमारा समर्थन नहीं करेंगे। मैं फिर से अपील करना चाहता हूं कि स्पीकर के पद का गरिमा को ध्यान में रखते हुए परंपरा के अनुसार अभी भी कांग्रेस पार्टी सोच सकते हैं हमारे पास बहुमत है, हमारे पास नंबर है, एनडीए के पास पर्याप्त नंबर है, तभी तो हम सरकार में हैं। लेकिन नंबर होते हुए भी हम परंपरा अनुसार उनको हम अनुरोध करते हैं कि इस स्पीकर पद को लेकर के चुनाव नहीं होना चाहिए।
अखबार में लिखा है कि प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा है कि ऑपोजिशन को कंस्ट्रक्टिवली सरकार के साथ कोऑपरेट करना चाहिए। ऑपोजिशन ने क्लियरली कहा है, राजनाथ सिंह जी का खारगे जी को फोन आया, राजनाथ सिंह जी ने खारगे जी से कहा देखिए आप हमारे स्पीकर को सपोर्ट कीजिए। ऑपोजिशन, पूरी ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है, हमने सब के सब से बात की है, पूरे ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है कि हम स्पीकर को सपोर्ट करेंगे, मगर कन्वेंशन ये है कि डेप्यूटी स्पीकर ऑपोजिशन को मिलना चाहिए। राजनाथ सिंह जी ने कल शाम कहा था कि वो खारगे जी को कॉल रिटर्न करेंगे। अभी तक राजनाथ सिंह जी ने खारगे जी का कॉल रिटर्न नहीं किया है। तो मोदी जी कह रहे हैं कंस्ट्रक्टिव कोऑपरेशन हो और फिर हमारे नेता को इंसल्ट करा जा रहा है।
कॉल बैक नहीं किया गया आपके द्वारा।
राहुल गांधी जी ने कहा कि खरगे जी ने
ऐसे जहां तक खरगे जी का प्रश्न है, एक सीनियर लीडर हैं, उनका सम्मान करता हूं। कल से लेकर आज तक उनसे 3 बार हमारी बात हुई है।
All set for that big face-off in Parliament tomorrow. Joining me now is Sunil Prabhu, who's been tracking all those developments very closely. Sunil Prabhu, this is in many ways unprecedented, if not in many, many decades. What's the sense you're picking up in terms of flow strategy from the opposition as well as from the NDA?
Well, both sides are ensuring that they muster up the numbers. It's going to be a show of strength. There's no doubt the NDA will cross the 300 mark. So that's psychologically good for them. But as you rightly pointed out, not only is it unprecedented, the appropriate word would be unfortunate. Because in the democratic spirit, in the spirit of parliamentary democracy, a convention should be followed. And the convention has been that the opposition gets the deputy speaker, the ruling party gets the speaker, because both sides need to run parliament and work together. And that's been the sense of coalition politics. That's something that has been followed, on time immemorial. Even when Rajiv Gandhi had 415 members of parliament, there was a deputy speaker. And the same way carried on. So it's in this backdrop that we saw in the 17th Lok Sabha, there was an Article 95, Viraghav makes it very clear, there shall be a speaker, there shall be a deputy speaker. For best reasons known to the government of the day and the Narendra Modi government, they didn't appoint a deputy speaker during the entire 17th Lok Sabha. The opposition, realizing that, wanted a firm commitment from the government whether they will be appointing, because the speaker as well as the deputy speaker play a critical and pivotal role. After the Supreme Court judgment, the speaker's role is critical in deciding if there is a split in a party. And these are all important aspects which need to take into account. Definitely, even though Mr. Om Birla has the numbers and has the distinction of suspending 115 members of parliament in the 17th Lok Sabha, he's all set to become the leader, the speaker of the 18th Lok Sabha.
Right, important points that you make there, Sunil Prabhu. Perhaps an indication of the confrontation that one is expecting in the Lok Sabha between the opposition and the Treasury benches as we go along. But thanks very much. We'll keep a close watch as we brace towards that face-off tomorrow in Parliament. Now